Y'all, please explain to me why my grandma Sneaky Link thought it was a good idea to come to her house yesterday and die.
Woman tells the story of how her grandmother's Sneak Link came over for some cut and almost died.
Y'all, please explain to me why my grandma Sneaky Link thought it was a good idea to come to her house yesterday and die. Yes, my grandma has a Sneaky Link. It is no secret. Everybody knows. Our family knows. Their spouses knew. Everybody knows. It's been years. It's years. It's literally been all of my life to the point where I call him Uncle such and such, right? So, in their old ass age, they are still up to the antics. So, yesterday, I'm asleep, having me a good old rest, and my daughter wakes me up like, hey, grandma's screaming your name. She's screaming your name. I come like, what? Like, what do you need? Hey, I'm trying to sleep. What's going on? She's like, get down here. Get down here now. So naturally, I run my happy black ass down there because I'm feeling like, okay, maybe she fell. Like, she needs help. I don't even know that he's here. So I get down there and I see her and she's standing up. I'm like, girl, you screaming my name. I'm thinking something wrong with you. What's going on? I see this man limped in the chair, jaundice AF, gone. Like, he like this. The fuck? So naturally, I'm like, okay, we have to call 911. So, but my grandma already had 911 on the phone, and that's a big deal for her because she does have Alzheimer's. So the fact that she remembered to call 911, I was like, okay, man, I see you, because like she's to the point where her motor skills are deteriorating. So like she struggles with like working the TV, locking doors, working water faucets, but she found a way to call 911 for her man. Yes, she did. So 911 is already on the phone. So they tell me to lay this man on the ground. I lay this man on the ground. When I lay him on the ground, he go, did you just take your last breath? Wake up. You did not just try to take your last breath. Like, get your ass up. So then I'm like, well, I'm on the phone with the operator, like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Like, I feel like I need to do CPR because he is not here. Like, he is gone. Like, he's not coherent at all. Well, yeah, he passed out. Bitch, are you here or me? Are you here or me? Because passed out is, you see how my chest still rising and falling? He was gone. He had a period where he was like, again, trying to take his last breath on a real nigga. So after arguing with the 911 girl, and they really need to do better vetting because you motherfuckers are rude. After arguing with her ass, we finally reached the conclusion that I need to start compressions. So I start compressions on him, which I was very shocked that I even had to do because he has a pacemaker. And so why did it not kick in? You need a refund, okay? So I start compressions on him. And then he starts like, what the fuck is the paramedics? I don't get paid for this. So then the paramedics finally pull up. They come in there. They see him. He's at the end of coming back to the light, or coming back to the real world. And so they able to like really get him back talking and coherent. How you wake up talking shit? How do you die and then wake up talking shit? And then y'all, this is the kicker. Because they asking for all this information that, one, I don't know because it's not my grandpa. And two, my grandma don't know because she got Alzheimer's. She can't remember. So I'm like, where's your phone? I need to call your wife. This man do not want to call his wife. We passed that. So I get her on the phone, call her. And then she like, after she finds out what's all happening, I didn't even know his ass was over there. So that's probably why he didn't want her to be called. So it's like, so your wife didn't know you over here. You somewhere you ain't supposed to be, and you gonna come over here and die? You gonna come over here and die? No, that's not how this works. And I'm a person that's really big on like symbolism. So the symbolism that fucked me up was that this man literally is laid out in the kitchen of my grandparents' home, unresponsive, not breathing. My grandfather was the cook in the house. He was so domestic. So the room that he was always in, if it was not his own room, because my grandparents did have separate rooms. If it was not his own room, he was always in the kitchen. This man, y'all, was literally laid out dead in the kitchen in the same exact corner that my grandpa was always in cooking. I after the fact, after I bring this man to life, I'm like, I'm sorry, Grandpa, because now I realize that my grandpa had his good foot on his chest and he wasn't letting up. And the only reason why he let up is because he saw what it was doing to me. So I was just, because, I was hysterical, because I don't have time for nobody to be dying. Not in front of me. And then, you think you're going to come here and die? My grandpa didn't even die in this house. You think you're going to come in here and die in this house? Get your ass up. So long story short, he gets to the hospital, talking all his shit. His actual family comes. He has to come back to my grandma's house because he left his car there. This man is talking big shit. He like, I didn't get CPR. I don't know, God, what you guys talking about? I was just a little faint because I was hungry. Huh? You don't remember getting CPR? No, I said, of course you don't remember getting CPR because you were in the afterlife when I was giving it to you. So of course you wouldn't remember getting no damn CPR. Like, sir, you were literally at the burning gates and I snatched your ass back to the real world. You're welcome. Quit playing. Like, quit playing with me. Like, had I not been there, his ass would have been like this next week. And we would all been standing viewing. Like, come on now. And so I think that it started to register with him because he was like, I got a problem because I got a lot of money. And when I do finally leave up out of here, I'm not leaving my family nothing because they don't deserve it. I said, well, guess what? That house that you got around the corner, that's me. One of them cars, that's me. Some of that money that you say you got, that's me. Because I just worked my ass off bringing you back to the world. I cannot believe you really decided to wake up and was like, I'm gonna go head over her house and kick the bucket today. Like, who told you to do that? And I know it's a funny story because I dead ass saved my grandmother's sneaky link. Like, I'm not even playing with y'all. Like, that's been her for years. However, please make sure that you are CPR certified. Please get CPR certified. Please take classes. Even though I am certified and I have taken classes, I was still doing it wrong in the moment. My ass was over here and you supposed to be here. But I was able to adjust and get it to the correct place and brought that little ass man back to life. Like, I'm mind blown. Like, I really should have took off work today because that image of his body like this is stuck in my head. But I got a child. I got children, and I got one I have to feed. So I'm gonna be here and clock in because if I don't, who will? Y'all be blessed and stop sneaking and geeking. The fuck? Stop sneaking and geeking because it ain't always gonna be me at your sneaky linky house saving you from going to hell. All right, good night. Have a good day, y'all.